Hello children, Rijha ma'am here. Today we will learn the story of a greedy dog. So open to page number 3939 of your book, Story of a Greedy Dog. So we will start. Here you can see one day a dog saw a piece of meat in a shop. So, one day a dog saw a piece of meat in a shop. He was very hungry. He was very hungry. He took in his mouth and started running home. He took the piece of meat in his mouth and started running home. The shopkeeper ran after him but could not catch him. So, as you can see in the picture, a dog is running. See the picture? A piece of meat in his mouth is there and a shopkeeper is running after him, but he could not catch him. The dog had to cross a river. There was a bridge over the river. The bridge was low. So, the dog had to cross a river before going his home. But the bridge was low, means it was not large. It was a simple and narrow bridge. It was not very much large. As he looked down into the water, he saw his reflection. So, we all know that we can see ourselves in clean water. An image is formed which is known as reflection. So, from this we can get three words. First one is meat. M-E-A-T. Meat. The flesh of an animal eaten as food. So, what is meat? Meat is the flesh of an animal eaten as food. Next is river. A natural body of flowing water is known as river. Next is reflection. Reflection is an image. So here you can see that the dog saw his image, his reflection. Let's see what happens next. So turn to page number 4040 of your book. He thought that there was another dog in the water. He thought the other dog's piece of meat looked bigger. So as you can see in the picture, the dog can see his image. But he thought that it was another dog. He didn't know that it was his own image, his own reflection he was seeing at that time. But he thought that it was some other's dog image. He barked at the other dog. So he thought the other dog's piece of meat looked bigger. He thought that the dog, the image, the dog he was seeing, he thought that the meat that was in that dog's mouth is bigger than his. So, he barked at the other dog. He thought he would get the bigger piece of meat for himself. So, as he was unable to understand that it was his own image, he barked and he was trying to get the bigger piece of meat for himself because he thought that it was some other dog who was carrying a bigger piece of meat. But actually, it was not. It was his reflection, his own image that he was seeing in the river. But what he did? He thought that that piece is bigger, so I will have it. So what he did? He barked. And what happened next? When he opened his mouth and barked, his piece of meat fell into the river. We all know if a dog barks, then he will have to open his mouth. So he cannot hold anything at that time. So when he barked, that piece of meat which he was carrying in his mouth fell into the river. The poor dog had to go home without any meat. He understood that it was not good to be greedy. So, the poor dog had to go home without any meat because it just fell into the river and he had to go his home without any food, without any meat, but he was very hungry. He understood that it was not good to be greedy. So, what is the meaning of greedy? Here you can see it is written hungry for more. Hungry for more. To get anything more means greedy. So, in this lesson, what we have learned? That we should not be greedy about anything. We should be happy to what we have. We should always be happy with our surroundings, what we are getting. We should not be greedy about anything, even about food, anything, any toy, anything. We should not be greedy. Okay. So today we have done the chapter. In the next class, we will do the exercises from this chapter. Till then, you read this, you understand this, and we will meet in the next class. Thank you.